got a pair of earrings here that will match the necklace that we've just done on the elasticity. Again, I've got some 4mm and 6mm glass beads, and I've got some size 8 rock eyes, head pins to hang them on, and this time I've got what we call a hanging hoop, so I'll show you how to do that. First we'll do the head pins. I've got 5 on here, so I've got one already done, so I shall just do the other ones of these. So I've got a 4mm bead and a couple of rock eyes. Bend it over like we have with all the others, cut off the excess. Round nose pliers, grip the very end of the wire, part way down the pliers, and then it's just bending it back over the top. You'll get about halfway round and the wrist won't go any further, so reposition the pliers and finish off. And make sure that loop's going back to itself to touch back to itself. I'll do another one like that. Again, bend over the top. And the reason we do this is if you didn't bend over the top before you cut the wire and you made your loop, the loop would be to one side, a bit like a letter P, whereas by bending the wire over first, you end up with a loop in the middle at the top of the beads. So I'll just do some more. On this one I've got 3 rock eyes and a 4mm bead. Again, bend it over and make the loop on the top so it's touching back to itself. Alright, last one. These are Japanese rock eyes that I'm using here. They are the best quality, particularly in terms of consistency of the size. Trim that off and make the loop. So I've got 5 little pins there to put on there. Now these hanging hoops, they come like this. All you need to do to open them up is literally just pull them apart and one side comes out. So I'm going to start off putting rock eyes on there. Now I've got 12 on here of the size 8. It obviously depends on the size of your hoop as to how many you need to get round to the middle section to put the head pins on. How are we doing there? That's 6. Again, just random with these. I haven't got any particular pattern going on there. I've got 3 colours of rock eyes that I'm using. 3, 6, 9, that's 12. So I'll put 12 on first. Then I'm going to put on the shortest one of my little head pins. Then a rock eye to space them out. Then I've got my next size one and a rock eye. That's my 3rd one, which is the longest of the dangly bits that I've done. Then I go back to a middle length one and then back to the short one. And then I'm just going to fill up the rest of this. Should be another 12 to finish off on this side. And then to close this up is very simple. It literally just pushes back in from where it came out from. You can put a dab of glue on it if you prefer, but I tend to just crimp it with the pliers, which I'll show you. A couple more of these. So that's getting a bit fiddly towards the end because they're getting close to falling off. So one more, I think, will do it. Okay. So they're all on there. Oops. I'll just come off. Okay, and then I say all I'm going to do is push that back in there from where it came. As I say, you can put a dab of glue on it. What I do with the round nose pliers is I just squeeze the outside of the section that the wire went back into, and that kind of crimps it and holds it in place. Be quite firm with it, give it a good squeeze, and that should just crimp it and hold it in place. Then we just need to attach it onto our ear wire. So I've got a long ball wire here, so put the pliers inside the loop, twist it to open, hang that on there, and there we go. It's a pair of earrings to match the necklace.